Okay, if you've ever known exactly what you should be doing, but you still can't get yourself to do it, then this is for you. Hi, my name is Matt. I created Lucid Blueprint to help people wake up and own their time. I spent like 15 years thinking that I had a discipline problem. I didn't. I was asleep and nobody told me. And I don't think I'm alone either. I see you. I know you have goals, you have dreams, you have morals. You're not here to do whatever it takes. You want to do what's right, and you want to be successful. But it still doesn't feel like a guarantee. Why doesn't it feel like success is guaranteed? It's because you're stuck in your head. You're living in your thoughts. You're living in the realm of thoughts and feelings. What is an example of this? Say you're outside, you're walking around, and you see a tree. And instantly your brain labels it a tree and you move on. You don't stop to consider that that tree is, of course, a living thing. It has water running up and down it. There's about 100 different species that are depending on that one tree for life, both up in the canopy, in the trunk, in the root system. It's an entire thing. This is your external lung, but your brain just says tree and you move on. This is what happens when you're living in the world of thoughts and feelings. You don't get the true reality of life. You get an overlay. Then you might be thinking, okay, so what? It's more efficient. I can move through my life without being in awe of every tree around me. Fair enough. But the problem is when the only world that you know is the one of thoughts and feelings and that overlay, then you are vulnerable to be manipulated, led, and farmed. When what you identify with is not your true self and it is an overlay, it is this thought and feeling realm, then you believe that that is you, and outside forces can change it, manipulate it, and steer it to lead you where they want you to be. This is what it's like when you're asleep. And when you are asleep, and when you identify with this thought and feeling realm instead of life itself, when you label it a tree instead of understand it's a tree beyond words, then you're prone to be manipulated and led to do other people's bidding. You will be led to gratify other people's egos, both people that you know, but also people that you don't know, leaders of corporations, etc., at the expense of yourself. So the question is, how do you know if you're asleep? And there's a really easy way to tell. Let's say you want to be a musician. Ask yourself, are you spending time practicing music every day? Are you making music every day, regularly? If the answer is no, then you're asleep. And when you're asleep, you're doing other people's biddings to gratify their ego at your expense. You become livestock. You are being farmed. You become livestock instead of living your life. So if you find yourself asking yourself these questions and you find yourself realizing, okay, I admit it, I've been asleep. How do I wake up? The answer, the solution, the way to wake up is simplicity. Simplicity gives you clarity, and clarity keeps you awake. Every single moment of your life, the universe is making an offer to you. The offer is for you to live life itself or to be livestock, to be used, to be asleep. And the way that you accept this offer successfully is to do the things you know you should do and stop doing the things you know you shouldn't do. It's that easy. It's that simple. Not easy, but simple. Do good things, don't do bad things. And it's easy to know these things, but it's not as easy to embody them. But as you start to live them out, you'll start to realize that it requires a certain inner transformation to happen in order to sustain it and continue down the path. You will be pulled back to sleep. You will be pulled underwater. And your job is to keep your head above water. It will try to pull you back to sleep. Your job is to stay awake. And the way that you stay awake is to keep it simple. To do the things you know you should, don't do the things you know you shouldn't. Every day, every hour, every minute. Simplicity equals clarity, which equals being awake. And when you're awake, you can actually start living your life. And if you get good at it, you can keep living your life. Be alive, not livestock. And if you like this video, please subscribe. I'm going to be making more regularly, and I'd love to have you. Thanks for watching.
Yeah. He's not moving anymore. He's scared. Life.